Do you think Cleveland should make a trade for Jimmy G?
I do, because I believe Jimmy Garoppolo is better than Jacoby Brissett. I believe that when the Browns signed Jacoby Brissett, they were anticipating somewhere between a 4 and 6 game suspension for Deshaun Watson. 4 and 6 games, Skip. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, he's 2 and 4, he's 3 and 3 at worst case scenario. We still have 11 games with Deshaun to right the ship, make the playoffs, possibly win the division. Now you got 11 games. If you look at Jacoby Brissett last year, he was 2 and 3 as a starter in Miami, 14 and 23 in his career. Jimmy G, 9 and 6 last year, 33 and 14 in his career. I believe Jimmy Garoppolo is a better quarterback than Jacoby Brissett. I believe he would account for at least, at bare minimum, 2 more wins than Jacoby Brissett. So the question is, Skip, what is the draft compensation that I'm going to have to give up to get him? And second of all, how much does Jimmy G want? So because now, Skip, I'm a valuable commodity, because at first it wasn't nobody really interested in trading for me. Now there's a situation where somebody might be interested. My value is a little higher. The 49ers like, hey, damn, ain't nobody out there wanting Jimmy G. Oh, Cleveland, we got a guy for you. Can we get a fifth? Can we get? I think maybe for a 5th rounder, Cleveland probably not going to want to go with a 5th rounder. But you can get whatever you got for Baker. I mean, so maybe a 5th or a 6th round pick. I think Baker went for a 6th, right? 5th. Okay, yeah. Well, you just got it. You got an extra 5th. Give it up. Turn it over to us.
I agree. I got you. Okay, I got 2 issues operating here.
Okay.
The first one's big picture. We have all been dragged through such mud over the whole Deshaun situation. It's gotten a little hard for me today to sort of root for the Browns to figure it out in the interim.
Right.
It's just hard to root at this point. So it's hard to dredge up much passion for, go Browns. You got the most cap space of anybody out there, because they're not paying Deshaun much this year. Right. I think they have $49 million. Right. So they have the money to pay Jimmy G.
Right.
They have the 5th round pick, as you suggest. They could just move it right along. And it's possible that the 49ers are sort of at wit's end of trying to figure out how to get rid of Jimmy G without just cutting him.
Right.
And they might just say, okay.
But we got to renegotiate that contract, because it's $27 million, okay, Skip. They ain't paying him $27 million.
No, but they would have to hope that he would see his way clear to be a stand-in, fill-in, interim quarterback, because it's not the most advantageous position for Jimmy G to go to, because it's 11 and done,
That's
right?
Okay. But
they're going right back to Deshaun.
But you possibly could get, Skip, 4 or 5 games audition just for someone next year to possibly say, okay, hey, Jimmy G looked really good in that situation. Let us bring him in. Skip, you're always on camera. You always auditioning for the next job.
Okay. Are you sure his arm and shoulder are okay? Because he's coming off serious surgery.
Yeah.
And I don't know enough about his state of health right now.
Well, how far along is he in his rehab?
I don't know. Okay. I mean, is that a big issue? Is that a concern?
Oh, it definitely would. I mean, hey, it's hard to throw a football without your shoulder. Yeah. So obviously they would have to look into that, and they get their doctors to take a look at him and says, okay, how close is he? Is he ready to go now? How soon will he be ready to go if he's not ready to go now? Yes, those are all questions. Those are all, questions that need to be asked and answered.
Jacoby Brissett is not bad, but he's not very good.
No.
That's the point. 14 and 23, and he's been playing for some pretty good football teams, because he got to fill in for Brady a little bit. And the Colts were really good at that point, because when Andrew Luck was right, they were pretty right.
Yes.
And then Miami last year, they got a lot of firepower there, and he wasn't very good for that. Was his worst stint was for them last year.
Correct.
So what would you trust him to be this year? Not very good. Would they even, if they go forward with Jacoby Brissett, they're not going to be in playoff contention when Deshaun finally does return upon December 4th.
You're going to have to rely heavily on your run game. You do have probably the two best running back combinations in all of football.
Yeah, although one doesn't want to be there anymore, but go ahead.
Yeah, true. And your defense. That defense, you got Denzel Ward, you got Jadeveon Clowney, you got Myles Garrett. You got some nice pieces on that Greedy Williams. You got some nice pieces over there, Skip. So now you're saying, being in a very similar situation when John goes down, Bubby has to come in. Okay, Bubby, keep it in first. Just don't script the gears. Hey, we're going to play through TD. Hey, defense, y'all, y'all going to have to, y'all play a little tougher now. We ain't got number 7 to work no magic. and you don't skip a beat.
Yeah.
But in this situation, Skip, I think you and I both agree. I think you believe Jimmy G is better than Jacoby Brissett.
Sure he is. And yet Jimmy G has a ceiling to him because he's not going to make that throw to win that game to get you there.
But the problem is that Jacoby Brissett's ceiling is under Jimmy G's ceiling.
It is. Now to the ulterior motive emanating from across the table. We have 5 cases of the Breakfast of Champions Diet Mountain Dew bet on opening day in Charlotte.
Jimmy G wouldn't start opening day.
Well, I don't know. Why wouldn't he?
You just said the man got a bum shoulder.
And you just said that this man is clearly better than Jacoby Brissett.
You said it too.
So you're wishing and hoping that Jimmy G gets ready for opening day to give you a better chance to win your 5 cases that you're going to lose to Baker Mayfield because he is going to start for the Carolina Panthers.
No.
Yes,
Skip.
yes.
I believe Jacoby Brissett can beat Baker. That ain't saying much.
Like that's no big deal.
That ain't saying.
Well, why don't you give me a couple points?
No, I'm not gonna be able to do it. You should. Oh, y'all favored.
By 1.5 points.
Okay, well, give me the 1.5.
We get 3 at home, so we're really not favored.
Well, give me the 1.5. Then.
No, there's no 1.5. We were 3-point underdogs until Baker took over, and all of a sudden, whoosh, it goes the other way because Baker has impact. Baker is a difference maker. Baker is a maker.
Baker is not no difference maker. I don't know where you come up with this scenario that Baker Mayfield is a difference maker. I haven't seen a whole lot of difference that he's made in Cleveland.
Well, he's about to make a whole big difference in Carolina because they're about to be a wild card team. And it starts on opening day with a big revenge get-back victory over the Cleveland Browns. Baker will be in his element. He will be in Baker heaven, and he will channel his animosity into positive results.
Oh, you hope so, huh?
Well, I don't hope so. I know so.
Okay.
I love this.
Okay.
I'm good to go. And you want Jimmy G to try to save your bacon.
Y'all have a bunch of dew on the hopes that for Skip, the Panthers will be the wild card. And Shannon, you ponied up to the plate and said, no, it's going to be the Broncos. We will find out. Time will tell.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.